This is the first series in my keeping it COVID real kind of situation. Now, the first video, we're gonna be doing hair color. We're gonna be doing roots. You could do full hair color if you want. Keep in mind, this isn't any kind of groundbreaking information that I'm bringing to you. You could Google this and see all kinds of YouTube videos. So I'm not like some kind of specialist. Okay, so first things first, let's look at the products that I kind of used or that I have found. One that I really, really love, and it has been my go-to for literally, like I said, the last 2 years. Age Beautiful products. Age Beautiful, I like the ultimate coverage. Yeah, the reason why I choose this product is it is meant for anti-aging. It's supposed to be good for hair that's getting older, so it doesn't, it says basically on there, 5 signs of aging hair. I don't totally know what that is. Don't care. I'm gonna get it because it seems to be working for me. So this is the developer that I get for this. I get 20 volume. This lasts me over a year. Over a year. And I don't even think, maybe this was $10. Pick the same developer as you do the same hair color. I use a wide brush. Again, something that you can easily get at Sally Beauty Supply, order on Amazon. I use medium size latex gloves that are easy on and they're reusable. So the fact that they're reusable makes them able to be put on a little bit easier and taken off a little bit easier. I say reusable. I'm due for a new pair because I think there is now a hole in the glove, but I've used the same pair for a year. $2. This is the bowl that I get to mix my hair color in. It has little markings on the inside of the bowl so you can see what you need to fill it up as. What I use is, and the ratio of hair color to developer is 1:1. And usually most of them say it on the packaging, 1:1. I need to get my roots colored. I think they're coming in, they're looking crazy, So the best way to do this is to part it in 4s. And to do that for mine is then I find the point of the crown of my head and I make another dividing line and bring this comb to my ear, okay? I then have a very distinct mark of how much hair I have put aside. With that part, I will pull it back down the base of my head, and I now have my second section of the hair. So we've got one section, I have 2 sections. I'm coming back, I'm making my 3rd and 4th sections. So I now got that one in the back. That's great. Okay, here's a little tip. It was given to me by a fantastic hairstylist that I've been following her tip on this for the last almost 5 years, and it's dramatically improved my hair. That's ain't natural, honey. No, I mean, yes, it is my color. It probably was back when I was 18. I don't know. But the reality is I have been coloring my hair forever, at least my roots. Now, thing is, she told me, do not pull it through the rest of your hair. That only damages the ends. Okay, so again, I said I needed, don't excuse my little glove here, but again, COVID realness. I'm due for another pair of gloves, but I'm gonna guess that they're probably out of these. So gotta do what you gotta do here right now. So I'm gonna take this package, I'm gonna open it up. I've got my developer, my 20 vol developer that goes with my regular hair color. You can ask them at the beauty supply store what they would recommend if you have a different color, if you're doing blonde. But I know it's a 1:1 ratio. This says it's 60 milliliters in here. So like I said, I'm going to find this 60 milliliter mark. If I can, I probably should be wearing readers, but we're just gonna gloss over that right now too, aren't we? Yes, keeping it real. Pouring it in till I hit what looks like the 60 milliliter mark. Cracking open this liquid, tossing it all in. And I can tell you, you know, some people think, oh, okay, right now I'm just gonna, you know, go and get some hair color from the drugstore or whatever. I have done that. I've done that in many years past. Not good. It just sucks into your hair. The quality of finding something that is a professional color makes all the difference in the world to your hair, and will make a difference to, if this is only something you're gonna do for the next month or two while you can't get into your stylist, take it off. And then I just start like that, like so. Now, technically, they will always say, don't get it on your scalp. I cannot advise, because I am not a professional colorist. I get it on my scalp. Probably been getting it on my scalp for, I don't know, the better part of 5 years, if not longer. Nothing has happened to my scalp. I'm still alive. So if it happens, there you go. These are the first parts I tackle, is this part, because that, my friends, is where all the gray hairs lie, and that crown. And that's the part that I want this color laying on first, okay? So get it on the crown. That's the deal. A lot of times what I will do is look in the mirror and get that back part as well, right off the bat, okay? Then I go back in. And the reason I like these little brushes, I've come to like them, is because you can do this. This is the coolest thing with these little brushes. Sorry, I'm having hair already falling out. You can do a little tiny part and it pulls the hair. And so right away, I'm able to separate, okay? And so then that's about the amount of hair that I separate, and I go in and I do just a little bit there on the next layer, okay? Then I go in, about that far in, lift up that brush, toss the hair over, you've got another little bit of part. You know, just play it by ear. It's not any like crazy fine science to this. I mean, it is. I don't mean to take anything away from hairstylists that do this and are awesome at it. But the reality is, if you're doing it at home for the first time, you know, there's gonna be a little bit of, you gotta allow a little room for error. But as long as you're just doing your roots, you're probably not gonna, you're gonna be fine. And the more you get familiar with using this stuff, look at all those roots. One thing to have prepped and ready when you're doing hair. So I've done this whole section, as you see. Got the whole section completed. All I really need to do is now, if I were doing my whole hair, I would pull this through, and how I would paint it on would be like 3/4 of the way and then pull it through. Again, if you're just doing your roots, do not pull it through to start. As the gray is coming in, I certainly know this to be true for myself. My gray is more at my roots and at the crown. I barely have any gray hair in the back. So I always like to do the first part up here first, that way the color is sitting on this the longest. And that's how I determine which sections to do first. Another thing that I was gonna say, I should have had this available. I sometimes cheat and don't. They do this at your salons a lot of times. All you need to do is put a little Vaseline or coconut oil right around your hairline. If you are not so great at painting and you know that you're gonna get it on your hairline, especially for people who are coloring, especially if you have black hair, that prevents any kind of color from staining your face. It's really hard for me to show you and do that at the same time, but what I'm going to do is take my brush, I'll dip in, and so I dip in, and the first thing that I do, if you can see this, is I brush down that center line each side, kind of like I did at the when we first started, okay? And then still holding the the mirror, when I hold the mirror, I'll brush each little section, and I'll take and pull over, and I'll take and pull over my head this way. Now, real hard for me to do a shot of this while holding gloves that have hair color on it and trying to hold a brush and a camera. So I'm gonna have to put the camera down, but that's the process that I would do it. So I'd apply with that brush down the center and then one by one pull up. Big important tip, if you can see, the back of my head does not have as many grays. So when I get about 3/4 of the way down, I don't do it, I stop. There's no need to waste color, no need to damage your hair. You can see my hair is piled up on top of my head with a little clip. I just like basically, once I get those back sections done, I take the clips out of the front sections and I put it, I gather all the hair and twist it up. So this is like only, again, if you're doing your roots. If I was pulling it all through, I would do the whole pull through thing. And then at the end, I'll pile it up on my head. Now, in COVID land, we've got no time. I don't know what time it is. I need to find that out. But from this point forward, I'm counting at least 35 minutes, if not 40 minutes, okay? And then I will take this out. I'll get in the shower and I will put my gloves on just because I like to start out that way. I will get in the shower and I will take this clip out and I will start allowing the, I'll leave my head very far back so it's not like the water rushing over me, but I lean it very far back so that I start to just get that color washing out, okay? Now, as far as products go outside of just my hair color stuff, Olaplex. I swear by this stuff. For those of you that know me and see me on a regular basis, I've grown out my hair. My hair is now about down to here. And I literally use this Olaplex. It's Olaplex number 3. It is pricey. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it in Sephora. It's pricey for this bottle, but I tell you what, it lasts. It literally repairs ends. It was developed so that when they're doing a treatment or doing someone who's blonde, that they apply it before and it helps. I don't know all the ins and outs. You can Google it, learn all about it. All I know is that I use it, and it's not meant to make your hair soft. It literally just repairs the breaks in your hair. So you apply it after you shampoo. And so usually a lot of times after I color, what I'll do is I'll shampoo my hair and I will apply this in. You put in, it says like a small amount. For me, I have a lot of hair, really thick. So my small amount is maybe like a big 50-cent piece dollop. I'll have my hair towel dried after I've shampooed it and not put in conditioner, and I'll pull this through my hair. A lot of times, it says on the bottle, leave in for a minimum of 10 minutes. I've left it in overnight. It ain't gonna kill you. It's awesome. The longer you leave it in, the better it's gonna do. So I'll put that in and at least leave it in for, I usually bare minimum an hour. And then I'll wash that out, rinse it out, and then I actually deep condition. So like my hair day can be a long hair day. It's like can be an hour and a half process. I'll usually get some kind of pack from, again, Sally Beauty. I find it super easy. Or online that's just like, this is a keratin smoothing mask. It's great. So those are my kind of little life hacks. Obviously, you can do the Olaplex, Olaplex. You can do that at any point in time when you're feeling like it, or you can do a deep conditioning treatment when you're feeling like it. But try and get something for color treated hair. That always helps. And the other thing that I have found as an aging lady is I take biotin every day. I take 10,000 milligrams of biotin for hair and nails. Also, very helpful. Helps with the lashes, helps with the hair, helps with the nails, helps keep all the things growing like they should. So guys, yeah, finish coloring your hair. Again, nothing crazy going on here. We got some more videos coming. I got a lash video for you. I got fitness. I got some diet. I got some, let's see, what's going to be next? I need to do nails. Lashes are going to be a little while because I just re-upped my lashes. But I got some cool videos coming for you. So stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon. Wash out that hair as soon as it hits 40 minutes.